So hey, welcome back to the studio. It's hard to believe I'm back. 3 weeks ago, I just flew in from Seattle.
We gotta talk for like one more.
Yeah, 3 weeks before that, I was walking out of the wilderness of Alaska. But I'm here now. That's what it's about. While I've been here, what was so green has turned to fall colors and falling leaves and more work. Okay, had the Halloween party with Jane, and then came back here and got to work. There's just so much to do. I've been gone for 3 months. There's the cars. There's the house. There's, my sister's plumbing. Working on firewood. The last couple days I was up on the roof all day, patching before the rain came. Got it done in time. Now it's November 15th, and it's a rainy night. So many things to do. And then trying to move forward, of course. In the evening, I've been working on loading all the DV footage from the Alaska trip into the hard drives so I could make the first video tour journals. But after that first week, I realized I had to get to the music. That's what I'm here for, so I finally unpacked the dulcimer, put the pickups back on, see if they'd worked, set it up with the pedal board, and played. Saturday, I went out to a local folk music sing-along and tried to play guitar, but my guitar had seized up while I was gone and I couldn't even tune it. That's one problem I'm running into is, I'm skating on thin ice with everything. My gear's getting old. I'm going to have to invest in new gear. Can't afford it yet. I've got to focus on producing with what I've got while it still runs. And that's the same thing with everything. I've got old cars. As I downloaded the DV footage, I could see I was having problems with the camera. I'm having audio dropouts. The camera's 10 years old and it's not going to last forever. So I did start networking. I went to meet a cable TV producer, Avi Day, that I met online. Went to a local meetup and talked to him just to have some FaceTime. He's trying to get me involved in some projects, but the problem, of course, is that I've already got a project that is taking up all my time and more time than I have. With all the other stuff I have to do, I have to keep the car running. I have to fix the roof. That's life. At the same time, I have to look for opportunities and possibilities and look ahead. And I want to help people if I can. I spent a half an hour at the hotel and then went over to the first open mic of the week. I hit 3 open mics over the last week. First was the Soundry. Remember from last year when I shot video there? Well, now they're live casting on the internet. So it was cool to see their setup. I really wanted to look at their gear because that's what I want to be able to do. Electric camera also. Yeah, that's what you want. I can get on the road and live cast myself. It was a little weird. Open mics, you never know what to expect. But I finally played around 11. Wednesday was the Iota in Arlington. I'd never been to this open mic. It really emphasized one of the issues. I usually don't play open mics because I feel like it's just not right. And this was a good example. There were so many people signed up that we could only play one song apiece. And that just didn't feel right. I'm a pro. I'm on stage all the time. I can just go out and play on the street. It feels like, to me, that open mics are there for people that don't have the opportunities I have. All these people, it's their chance to get on stage, and it's not a chance I need. At the same time, making the rounds of the open mics is a way to network. So I could see going back to Iota, not to play, but just to meet and network with the local musician crowd. See, I'm looking for session players. Looking maybe to form a band. Remember last year when I did the video of the jazz player and the drummer, contacted the drummer, Denise, and she may be able to do session work for me. So I'm starting to get the pieces together, even though I haven't even gotten the studio set up. The next night, Thursday night, was even more interesting. Now, a few years ago, networking on the internet, I met Soul, a really good blues player, but we never got to meet. He was out touring, I was out touring, but he hosts this open mic at the LA Bar and Grill in Arlington. So I show up and get to meet him, and we just hit it off. And it was cool. We just, we're just on the same page. You meet people like that, and it's like, yeah, we're coming from the same place. He's an excellent musician, and it was just a nice crowd, a real diversity of music, but everybody's respectful, and people jammed. Soul's open mic was the one I enjoyed most. I got to play with other people. This is what I miss more than anything. I had a percussionist, Soul playing on guitar. I was able to sing backup with some other people. The sound was hard. It was a small room. It was loud. I couldn't hear well. But still, people seemed to love it. Getting the dulcimer out for the open mics. It's always strange. The first time I play, like when I came out of the mountains, it just sounds so great, and it's what I love to do. And the response from people is always so incredible. At the same time, it seems so difficult to get anywhere with it. And so I'm worried about, how I'm going to come up with some gigs, or whether I'm even going to gig over the next few months before I get to Florida. But as soon as I get the website finished out with some promo video, I'll start putting out feelers and see if I can come up with something and try. That's all you can do, is keep trying. So that's the beginning of November. See what happens over the next couple weeks. Till then, see you later.